Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy. It's Monday morning, and before I get going today, I want to apologize for not getting a video out on Friday like I normally do. As you know, if you've been watching some of the videos, we've been having a lot of construction here at the house. We're redoing our bathrooms, and it was a very loud construction day. They started at 7:30 in the morning, and I don't think they left till about 6:30, 7 o'clock at night. They really tore apart the bathrooms, got a lot of reconstruction done in there. Day 2 is complete. Today, Monday, will be day 3. At the end of this video, I'll show you the updates of how far they've gotten so far. Really happy with how it went. We were a little nervous with how the design was laid out and not knowing if the guys that were here were going to get it done properly. So I'll just say that we're happy so far with how things are going. Today will be another big day. We'll keep going with the updates throughout the week as the construction goes on. We're really excited about it here. I hope you're kind of excited to see kind of how it's going for us as well. So yeah, sales are really good. Had another strong weekend of eBay and Amazon sales. Only 13 items on eBay. So that's about half the total number of items that I did on eBay, but I did about $900. So the sales price per item was really good. What does that work out to be? I think it was a little under 900, so we'll say 875 times 13 items, not times 13 items. That's not how you do math. 875 divided by 13. Is that right? 875 divided by 13, and that equals $67 average sale price. So that's crazy for me. Usually I'm around $30 to $35 average sale price, so pushing $70. Really good weekend, lots of strong sales. Amazon, 3 items, and I think it was a little over $100 as well, with a couple items that sold surprisingly high for what they are. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Let's slide over and go into sales. Last week I bought a bunch of sports cards and collectibles from one of my local contacts, and I sold a lot of those items as well. I'm sure y'all have been hearing, and for lots of us that deal in cards, it's really good. The sports card market is stronger than probably it's ever been, and everything's selling right now. So let's do some of the sports cards first. Actually, this one's not a sports card. This is a G.I. Joe. There's 2 G.I. Joe trading cards. Actually, I got these 2 from Danny May. She sent me in a bunch of sports cards several months back. I pulled out one card up here that I kept for me, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles card. And there were a few cards in there that were worth a few bucks. And these finally sold. 2 G.I. Joe cards. And I think they sold for $9.99 plus shipping. Something like that. Next, we have a Mike Piazza jersey card. You've been watching me. I've been selling tons of Piazzas, getting down to the last few. Sold this one through offer. Had it in my store for $20 free shipping and made a deal for $13 free shipping. And I will use the standard envelope shipping method. I just ship it in one of these RSVP envelopes. If you're interested in using these for your sports cards, I do have a link down below. And the last individual sports card was a pretty good one. This is Kevin Durant. This is a rookie year card. It's a 3 jersey swatch. It says NBA on here. Durant cards are doing really good in the hobby right now. Had this in my store for $80. Wasn't moving. Been sending out a lot of offers in that $65 range. Still no bites. And agreed upon a price of $60 plus shipping for this card. This card I won't do standard envelope. This one will go out in a padded mailer. This next one I just picked up on Friday, listed on Sunday, and it sold on Sunday. This is a lot. You see these are mini baseball cards. So these are from 2003. I bought a binder at the auction on Friday. Paid $15 for the binder. Had these and a bunch of other cards in it. And basically I got my money back from my purchase. So I sold these for $14.99 plus shipping. So now all the other stuff I sell out of that binder is my profit. All right, last card thing. Then we're on to the other stuff. This is a 1983 Topps baseball set. Just picked this up last week for my buddy as well. I knew I wasn't going to make a ton on this. I paid him $50 for it, and it sold for, I think it's $73 plus shipping. Just sold it at 10% off. I had it $80, sent a 10% off offer, and yeah, $73 plus shipping. All right, now let's go ahead and get into the best sale of the day. This is one of my best flips, and as far as the percentage of profit, it's off the chart. So this is a baseball, obviously. And I found it at one of my local thrift stores, and they just have like a ball hopper that they throw all of their softballs and baseballs and all that stuff into. This one was in there. I guess they just thought it was either like a little league team ball or something. Plus it's all stained on this side. What turns out that this is a New York Giants team signed ball, and I forget the year. Let me look on the screen. I think it's 1956. Yes. And it has Willie Mays' autograph on here as well. Had it checked out by a couple people I know. We all agree that everything on here is legit. Now, there is no COA with this baseball, and the reason why is to get a team-signed baseball authenticated, it does vary, but it can cost you anywhere from $100 to $200 and up, just depending on the players that are on the baseball. So to spend another $100 plus to get this authenticated not really worth it as far as what you would get out of the back end of the sale, partially because it's all stained. If this were a nice crisp ball, maybe it'd be worth it because you could get a little more than what I got. I had to mark it down quite a bit because of the staining on this here, and I'll show you up close. That's the staining on the baseball. So yeah, it's not light staining. It's really heavy on that one side. Luckily, the Willie Mays signature is not in that section. Now this ball I paid $1.98 at the thrift store for. Yeah, I bought it for $1.98, and it sold for $205 plus shipping. Now I did have it in my store for like $2.99, and I was just waiting for that right buyer to come along. We kind of went back and forth a little bit. Agreed upon $205. So yeah, really happy to get this sold. Now another baseball, not worth quite as much. This one's Greg Vaughn. He played for the Brewers during like the 80s and 90s, and this sold for $20 plus shipping. Now with this, I actually bought a box of baseballs yesterday, and actually I'll talk about my little baseball story. Bought a dozen baseballs, had no idea who they were. They were part of this collection I bought last week, and I did a little research on some of them. A couple of them turned out to be really good. This one I figured out actually pretty easy. But yeah, I spent $3 per baseball on those. And this one, like I said, sold for $20 plus shipping. And a couple of the others I'm going to do really good on too. But now here, let me tip this so you can see. Actually, you can sort of see the tower right here of all these baseballs. These are all autographed baseballs that I bought at the local auction on Friday. Now, they're only autographed by 3 different people. So I have like 2 dozen to 3 dozen of the same player. And the players that they're signed by aren't the greatest. They're guys that had brief little splashes in the major league. So if anybody knows baseball here, I'll give the names real quick. It was Lance Broadway, Drew Stubbs, and Kelly Shoppich. Now, Kelly Shoppich might be the best of the 3. Actually, maybe Drew Stubbs. He had a couple years where he actually played pretty well. Now, I paid $5 per dozen on these baseballs. Yeah. So less than 50 cents per autographed baseball. I'm going to be trying to sell these by the dozen, anywhere from like $20 to $50, just trying to get some money back out of them. Might take a while, but obviously you'll see as the sales go along. I took my pictures yesterday, so I'm going to try to get those listed this afternoon. All right, last baseball sale, I promise. This is an Arizona Diamondbacks opening day commemorative baseball. Really cool. Sold here to a local buyer, went for $23.99 plus shipping. All right, the rest of this is all thrift related now, so out of the sports stuff. Next here, another item that I did buy through my local contact last week. This is a Star Trek watch. Really cool little design here on this plastic case. Watch inside. We had no idea what it was worth. He just threw it into some of the stuff that I was buying, and I hope he's not watching the video today because it ended up being worth some pretty good money. Threw it in my store for like $70 and sold it for, I think it's $65 plus shipping. So yeah, it's really cool. It has Jerry Ryan playing the character 7 of 9, I believe was the name. All right, this was the first item that sold on Friday. Sold late Friday afternoon. Got the weekend off to a good start. This is an AT&T 4-line intercom speakerphone. These things do sell. People still do use these, whether it's for their home, for their businesses, whatever. This was a really good one too. I don't remember what I paid for it at the thrift store, but it's been here for a while. Did have it cross-listed on both eBay and Amazon for about the same price. Did have best offer turned on, but they went ahead and hit the buy it now. $129.99. Really good pickup. I'm always looking for new old stock phones in the stores. You find them all the time. Make sure though, when you see them in the box on the shelf, make sure you open up and check it out. A lot of times there's used phones inside there. Make sure that you're buying new ones, or at least in this case this was new open box, because you can see there's a little bit of wear on the top. Didn't sell it as brand new. This item here I picked up for $3 at my local favorite thrift store. This is just like a fishing rod organizer. Sort of looks like a pool cue rack as well. So yeah, paid just a few bucks for it, and it sold for, I think it's like $23, $24 plus shipping. Not going too far. I think it's going to like Kentucky, so shipping is not going to be too bad on this. Next is a game called Tenzi. It's a dice game, and these were a couple unique sets. It's the Sweet set and the Sunny set, so you got some pretty cool colors on these, but I don't think it's complete. It was missing a few dice inside. Just sold it that way. If these were new, they were probably selling for $20, $25 each. I bought them for, I think it was $2.99. These were in a hanging bag in the toy section at a Goodwill. And I sold them for, I think it's $15.99 plus shipping. Now these do weigh over a pound, so I'm going to have to just put some bubble wrap around these, and I'll probably ship it out in a padded flat rate mailer. All right, last item here is a bobblehead. This is Lute Olson. He was the basketball coach down in Tucson at the University of Arizona. Really popular coach, did really well down there. And with bobbleheads, I pick them up all the time. Just if they're cheaper, I put them in my booth. If they're good like this one, then I put them on eBay. This one here, no box or anything, but even as it is, sold for $44.99 plus shipping, and it's staying here in state, so it's going to be cheap to ship this out. I already told the buyer that I'd refund him a couple bucks on his shipping price since he's local. Just goes to show it doesn't have to be the big name players, bobbleheads to be worth a whole lot of money. Coaches, because they're a little more limited, do sell well. I picked up a mascot one the other day that I think I listed for like $80. So, yeah. Keep on the lookout for bobbleheads. Look them up when you see them in the store. Just don't buy them willy-nilly. Check them out and see if they're good ones first. I'm not sure where that term willy-nilly came from. If anybody wants to look that up for me and let me know down in the comments, I'd appreciate it. I don't know if I've ever used that term before. I don't know where it came from. All right. Going over to Amazon now. That was it for eBay. 13 items, $900. Good day of sales or good weekend of sales. Now we got Amazon. This game, never heard of it before. It's called Polygon, and you can just tell by, I always like looking at the picture on the back. Let me see if I can get it without the glare. You got that nice family sitting there playing the game in like their 1980s or early 90s clothes. Not a whole lot of these on Amazon, so I ended up getting $39.99 plus shipping for this one. But this one was better. This is the Beatles Trivial Pursuit. Was complete in the box, not new or anything like that, but this edition was much better than some of the others. This is, I guess, a special collector's edition in this white box. There is another version of this that sells for quite a bit less. This one here, even used, I still got $79.99 plus shipping. So yeah, really great sale on this one. I don't know what they're going for on eBay. I didn't even check to see if eBay prices were around the same. I'm guessing I did when I listed it because I didn't cross-list it on both sites. Oop, no, there is 2 items. I sold one other Amazon item this morning. Not too terribly exciting. It's a Belkin surge protector, a little thing you plug in the wall, plug your stuff into this, I think. Sold for like $15 plus shipping. It's an item that I found for $1 at a thrift store. So I will pick these things up if they're new, and yeah, they'll eventually sell. But this one here, this surprised me quite a bit. This is just a Captain America little toy, little standard like 4-inch figure. Bought it for, I think like $2.49 at a Goodwill. Figured I'd just throw it in my booth for like $5 or $6 and make a couple dollars on it. But as I always do, I got home, checked it out on Amazon, found out that these actually sell for quite a bit of money for some reason. So for this item, instead of the $5 I thought I was going to get in my booth, I ended up selling it for $37.99 plus shipping. So yeah, this is almost a $40 little figure and a nice little surprise there. All right, that's it for sales. Like I said, I got a really good sales day, and everything you saw fit right here on the desk, so it's not going to be too hard to get all this stuff shipped out today. All right, that's it. That's it for sales, but we're not done with the video. I'm going to slide over. We're going to go over the bathroom remodel. So let's slide over and show you what's gone on day 2. All right, here is the second bathroom upstairs. And yeah, it sort of looks like a crime scene up here with the red walls, but that's just all the moisture protection stuff that they put up on the new drywall. And you can see we're keeping this bathtub here. So we're keeping the bathtub, replacing everything around it. And then you got the plumbing done in there. Got all that. Got the little cutout over here, cut into the wall. There was a stud going down the middle, so they had to kind of cut that out. Do some reframing in there. And that's what's going on in this bathroom. So kind of put back together. All right, now this one's a little more of a disaster. So I can't remember if I said after the last video, but after they were here the first day, we did not have hot water the next morning. There was some little plug that goes in the wall that somehow they didn't put the right device in to where it didn't mix the water throughout the house properly. So we had very cool showers the first morning. They did come over and fix it. So it was only affected us for one morning, not too much of a big deal. But you can see what we got going in here. Rather than just the normal small little niche in the wall, we have this really long cutout niche so you can put all of your goodies there. We will be putting the same tiles that will be down on the floor pan will also be in the cutout, and we'll also have a couple strips down below. So this is going to be very colorful in here. The walls are going to be white. They're just going to be white subway tiles with the little cutout. So you can see they've got quite a bit done. Today they're supposed to come in and work on the floor pan in here and get this going. So at some point, hasn't happened yet, but they will be back today. But yeah, that's it. So I think we're really happy. We were really worried that they weren't going to do this cutout properly, but they did. It looks exactly like we wanted it to. So we're really happy with how things have gone through day 2. All right, that's it for today. Thanks everybody for watching. Hey, I want to give a quick shout out to Jeff for shouting me out and getting a few other subscribers to come over here. Thank to all of those that came over here and subscribed last week. I know a lot of you, I think, are sports and card collectors as well. So if you haven't checked it out, check out my That Card Guy channel too. I have a separate one. Haven't put out a video too recently, but I'm working on getting one maybe done this afternoon for that channel as well. So, all right, that's it for today. Thanks everybody for watching. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button, help me out, and definitely always appreciate the thumbs up as well. So thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you next time.